An eye on Africa Burn. He's over towards the inside and he's about 2 lengths off them in the early stages. Wasn't slow out the machine today. First one to respond, Rock Me Vase on the outside, but Fire Horse in the yellow and purple silks is right there. Captain Clipper's well placed, Light the Lights deeper out on the turf, and Joel. Then comes Imperial Gold between them, Africa Burn. Over to the inside, Big Sheepskin Nose Band, Red and Black Silks. In behind these runners we find Amazing Strike. They fall 5 lengths off the tempo. Further back in the running you're going to find Illuminati. Harry Sun to the inside, 6-7 lengths off the gallop. ML Jetty second to last with about 9 lengths to track down as they sort themselves out into racing order, and Jayed's amongst the back rank. In front, Fire Horse by a neck. Rock Me Vase right there. Over to the inside, Captain Clipper. Angel looks to get a bit closer. Light the Lights just in front of him. Africa Burn gets the shake up towards the inside running rail. Let's see if he'll be a carbon copy of his last run when he slices up the inside. Fire Horse with 400 metres left to go. Angel makes his presence felt to the outside. Africa Burn. Harry Sun looks to run on. ML Jet needs a gap. He's going to come through 3 lengths to make up. Light the Lights. Angel to the outside. Harry Sun's running on strongly towards the inside. Harry Sun and Light the Lights. Angel hard up on the outside. Angel has his head in front. Harry Sun's coming home hard. Jayed's absolutely flying. Maybe Harry Sun in a thriller. Harry Sun looking to do enough as they went over the post there. Runners were diving left, right and centre. Angel's on the outside. Jayed's looking to get going towards the inside as they come to the winning post. Another thriller. Harry Sun looking to keep his nose in front as they hit that winning post. Yeah, you can see Harry Sun's in front. Look at Jayed taking off. Angel's on the outside. Light the Lights as they come down to the last bit. Harry Sun just with his head in front. Runners are flashing through up the inside and the outside. Jayed's on the inside. Here it comes. Harry Sun has pulled it off. Harry Sun wins it. From in second, perhaps number 9, Jayed, Angel, and ML Jet a run out the top draw. He had nowhere to go coming to the 300 and 400 metre marker. Then came Light the Lights, Amazing Strike, Africa Burn, no extra late. Then came Rock Me Vase. Muta Hardy further out in the run, Imperial Gold. Let's see, Harry Sun, he's going to slip through towards the centre of the course, centre inside, he now gets a split, he comes forward strongly. You can see ML Jet there to be eased, taken up for a stride or two, comes to the centre outside, but it's now Harry Sun turn to hit the front. Angel's on the outside, Harry Sun, between them Light the Lights, Jayed's running a blinder, ML Jet gets going, Harry Sun, number 6, Pierce Stratham, Paul Lafferty, they're going to look to do just enough in the Premier's Champion Stakes, Grade 1. Of course, he had his shoe done at the gates there, so victory full of merit for number 6, Harry Sun, and Pierre Stratham has done the business here as they go to the post. He has a nice side-on shot of Harry Sun holding on. Jayed comes from absolutely no man's land. Angel, ML Jet to the outside, and these are all certainly horses for the future.
Oh, welcome for the winning presentation of the Grade 1 Premier's Champion Stakes, and joining us in the Golden Horseshoe, Chairman of Gold Circle, Mr. Robert Movis, and alongside him, a pleasure to have 2 past premiers of KZN, Mr. Zweli Mkhize and Mr. Spoo Ndebele. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming down and assisting us with the presentation. And what a fantastic result for my good friend, my mate, my colleague, and of course, a trainer, Paul Lafferty. He's always had faith in number 6, Harry Sun, and he's bagged a Grade 1 win. All my mates are owners, and of course, a great ride by jockey Pierre Stratham. Pierre, firstly, you got to know the horse last time out on Vodacom Durban July Day. There were excuses for that run.
Yeah, I got carried out down the straight. I didn't have to ease or check, so it was hard to say whether he would have won that day. But just lucky to have got on the horse because I didn't have to do much. Today, he pulled a shoe on the start again, same as July Day. And I thought, oh, well, that's just how life goes for you. And, well, thank God he won because he didn't jump it well either. And I was at the back of the field trying to keep up. Then he would over-race a little bit, then I was off the heels, then he would drop the bit again. So it's a lot of stop, go. And I was just glad when the gaps opened top of the straight that he realised, now it's time to go. And certainly he did really go.
Lef has always had faith in this individual. He knew that he had big things to come further on in his career, but as a juvenile, he's proved it at the top level, and he looks to be a smart horse.
For sure. I mean, these are the best two-year-olds in the country, and obviously I had Africa Burn right in front of me today, and he was good enough to beat him today. So he's certainly amongst the best. I just want to say well done to Lef, because I mean, he supported me for how many years, and I'm glad to have written his first Grade 1 win. So, you know, big thumbs up. Well done. Well
done to you, Pia, and enjoy the rest of it. That's your winning memento from a past premier of KZN, Mr. Spoo in the Bella. Well done to winning jockey, Pia Strydom. Give it up to Pia. And then the winning trainer, Paul Lafferty, a mate, a colleague, a fantastic trainer, a gentleman that had faith in this horse. And Laf, we've spoken on numerous occasions about this horse's ability, and he's proved you right today.
Yeah, justice has been served. He's been very unfortunate, and I'm very, very pleased for the gang. You know, James Bester bought this horse for me, a good friend of mine. He called Phil, Giorgio and I over, and he said, come, I'm going to show you a lovely horse. And Phil said, we've got to put this together, we've got to buy it. And for him, I'm eternally grateful. It was a wonderful horse to buy. And then to Phil and to all the owners, especially Roy Moodley, who said he'd come in when we couldn't finish putting the horse together. From Meisen to Doug Stain to Martha to James, the whole gang that got involved all said, we'll have a piece of the action. And I never in my wildest dreams thought he'd turn out to be like this. But he's been an unlucky horse, as everyone's alluded to. And every time he clips himself the way he puts his foot down, we spend hours trying to get him to do it right. But he's proved he's, for my money, the best two-year-old in the country at the moment. Because any horse who's ever beaten them in a Group 1, next time he's met them, he's beaten them.
Lef, you were doing that preview, and I felt for you, and he lost that shoe and had to be reshod. How was your mood then?
My mood was bad. But I knew that I was talking to Alec Laird before the race, and I said, have a look at this horse, because he told me the horse looked better in his opinion. And he said I said it's bomb-proof. I said, you know, he's one of those horses that takes it in his stride. But I must compliment Roy. He's done a lot of hard work with this horse when I've travelled, and he's the main reason I think this horse won today, him and Pia Strydom.
I had the pleasure of meeting your wife, Kate, and your family. They're down here, so it was an emotional moment when he crossed the line first. I was right there to witness it. So well done to yourself and your entire team, Lef.
Thank you very much, Dees.
Well done to the winning trainer, Paul Lafferty. And he's receiving his memento from past premier of KZN, Mr. Zweli Mkhize. Well done to winning trainer, Paul Lafferty. Now the winning owners, they're all here. Phil Giorgio, Roy Moodley. Doug is also here, but Roy, Phil, let's have a chat to you first, Roy. You know, you've supported Laf over the years. You've been on many trips to Australia with him, buying horses, and he seems to have found a good one for you here.
Yes, Dees, you know, this time we got a very good team. Well, you can see there's about 1,000 people in the syndicate here. And it's good to have a trainer like Paul, and we got our team like Giorgio and all the other members. You know, there's such a good and such a pleasant team to work with. You know, it's good to have a share in a horse that can always give us some sort of a relief. And I can tell you what, let me tell you, this team here is number one. And coming back to the horse, well, you can say, you know, the horse was a great horse, and it came from the back, and I'm sure there is more future on this horse here.
What I really like, Roy, is that the amount of money that you've invested in the game, you've been rewarded with a great bunch of guys with a Group 1 win.
This, you know, to get a Group 1 win is not easy. And, you know, Paul has demonstrated to us that, you know, I mean, he's a great trainer. Let's face it. And also Giorgio that picked the horse in Australia. This is our guy here, Giorgio, you know, Phil Giorgio. And he's trying to just put up a little bit more height, but he's putting on more weight. But, but at the end of the day, you know, he's a good man.
A gentleman that loves his racing. If you don't know this face, you don't know racing. Phil Giorgio has been Laf's mate for many, many years. And you've stood tall by Laf all these years supporting him. And what a moment for you guys, Phil. It's just fantastic. It's awesome. And I am going to be invited to that party this evening.
Very much, Dees. I just want to say well done to Laf. He's got a very small string. And a lot of times he puts his horses in Group 1s, and a lot of people knock them for it. But he's proved his today. The horses come out, won a good race. And when he had his shoe refitted at the start, people said, aren't you worried? I said, well, even Usain Bolt's got to change his spikes every now and then.
Sure. Doug, last word from you at the back.
It's just a great feeling, and thanks to all the guys at home and Roy and Laf again, and for all the wonderful owners that just come to each race. It's just a wonderful spirit. And just a great horse. It changed its luck.
Mrs. Moodley is on course. Mamsi, last word?
I'd like to thank the jockey for this win, and I'm sure all of us are going to enjoy it because we are one big family now, and we're going to have more Harry's Sons coming on.
Fantastic. Well done to all the owners here. And that's the winning memento. Guys, go up and receive your prize from past Premier, Mr. Zweli Mkhize. Well done to all the winning connections of number 6, Harry's Son. And then the gentleman that takes care of Harry's Son, he's done a fantastic job with this Australian import. His name is Mbusi Kandi. Mbusi, fantastic Mbusi. Come through Mbusi. Well done to the winning groom, Mbusi Kandi. He's just done an awesome job with Harry's Son. And that's a wrap of the Grade 1 Premier Champion Stakes. A big thank you again to the chairman of Gold Circle, Mr. Robert Movi, for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation, alongside 2 past premiers of KZN, Mr. Zweli Mkhize and Mr. Spoo Indebele. The 2014 running of the Premier's Champion Stakes goes to number 6, Harry's Son.